Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm only doing this because I forgot to film an introduction. This is an updated highlight, contour and foundation routine. I hope you enjoy it and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Bye! Preferably when you do your foundation routine, you want to start off with your eyebrows just so that you have something to frame your face basically. That's why I do my eyebrows first, and it's good so I can see exactly where things are going to go. So now what you want to go in with is priming your face. My face is getting ashy as the primer is starting to dry. The next thing I like to do is almost color correct to get rid of the discoloration and kind of spot marks that I have on my face. Most girls tend to have this, whether it's acne scars or pimples or whatever. Sometimes you will need to color correct. Now I've been using my black Opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha, which I also use to contour, but it also really works for color correcting because it's slightly darker than my skin tone, ever so, it's quite close, but ever so slightly darker than my skin tone. So when I put it on top of my discolorations, it really gets rid of those. So I'll just show you how I do that. Literally just 4 swipes on the areas all on my cheek on both sides, around my mouth, and on my temples. And then I like to use a dense flat top foundation brush to blend those in. And you will see once I blended it how much it got rid of those discoloration. Color correcting done, all the hyperpigmentation and the spot scars have gone, which is exactly what we want for the base of our face makeup. And now I'm going to apply my normal foundation, which is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NW47. And now that I've color corrected my face and I have an even skin tone, when I apply this it won't be patchy and it will look completely like my actual skin color and match my chest. A couple of pumps on the back of my hand, and then I take another foundation brush and just buff that in and pack that onto my face. Foundation on, and now I'm going to begin to highlight and contour. Now this part hasn't really changed. Now I do cream contouring instead of just simply powder contouring. So I'm going to be using 2 concealers today instead of 1. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in dark neutral. First you want to apply the Fawn shade and put that directly under the eyes, on the nose, on the cupid's bow and the chin, and a little bit on the forehead. Use a damp beauty blender like this one and blend those all in. It out nicely. So before that sets, I'm going to take the second concealer, which is the Urban Decay one, and put that right on top just to brighten it and to layer the concealer. It's a trick that I learned from Makeup Shader, which I really do think makes your under eyes look more full coverage, which I like. So just a few swipes. And this is more neutral, it's not as yellow as the LA Girl concealer, which is why I really like this concealer. It's very creamy as well. Then I'm going to take the same Suede Mocha stick from Black Opal and use that to do my contour, my cream contour. I'm going to still go in with a powder contour shade to really continue the definition and contour process. I'm just going to take my beauty blender again and blend out that part. Highlighting and cream contouring, and now I'm going to set those areas so they don't crease. And so I'm taking the powders If you guys can hear the ice cream truck, oh my god, please don't mind it. So I'm using my favorite black Opal Deluxe finishing powder in the shade medium. I'm going to take another damp beauty blender and use that to set my under eyes and bake. And you really want to concentrate the powders right in the fine lines and the creases and in the sides of the nose where it can get weirdly oily. We set our concealer, it's time to set our foundation. So to do that, I'm going to be using my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Powder in the shade Dark Deep, as well as the same black Opal powder but in the shade Dark. I'm going to set my contour with a powder, which is a Sleek Makeup Superior Cover Powder in the shade Woodsmoke. Take an angle brush and do that. To do some reverse contouring, which is where you create definition by using a lighter powder. So I'm going to take my setting powder again and actually use a beauty blender to just define the contour underneath. Blend out all the areas of my face which we're setting and just use my powder and a large powder brush to make it even and highlighting and contouring. I'm just going to set my face with my NYX matte finish setting spray to finish it all off. I'm going to finish off my face off camera and I'll be back to show you how I do my shimmer highlight and then we'll be done. Hi guys, welcome back. So now I'm going to finish off my face by showing you how I do my shimmer highlight. The highlight I'm going to use in this tutorial is the Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in the shade Toffee, one of my favourite highlighters which I got from Beauty Bay. I'm going to highlight my nose. And I'm going to use a small pencil brush that looks like this. And I'm going to use this to highlight the tip of my nose and then down the bridge. Like so. And now we're going to highlight our cheekbones. And I'm going to use my favourite brush, which is the Morphe M501 brush. Like this, a small tapered fluffy blending brush. You need to use a light hand. The thing that people can get wrong with highlighting is going in way too heavy. It's easier to start off light and then build up how much highlight you want than to go in straight away and then find it hard to blend it out. And just want to start at the top of your cheekbones, and you can tilt your head to face the light so that you can see where there's a natural kind of where the light is naturally hitting it. That's where you need to be highlighting. And I just like to do small circular motions. Because this brush is like a blending brush, you can blend out your highlight instead of just having that harsh streak that sometimes a fan brush can give it. So can you see how we have that glow now? Yeah. Woo! Highlight seriously popping. A bit on your forehead, just so that you're glowing from within. And then if it's too much, you just go into your blush brush and just blend out any excess in. And that is the finished look. That is my updated foundation and highlighting and contour routine. I hope you enjoyed it and you've learned some new tricks to add to your routine. Make sure you drop a comment below and you like, subscribe. All the products will be in the description box, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!